Well, hey there, it's Joe Sonic Disruptive. How are you? This one is a big one. This is Judas Priest, Invincible Shield. Comes out on March 8th via Epic Records. And I guess what can we expect from a band who released their first album in 1974, 50 years ago? Can we expect anything fiery, anything good? Fiery? Yeah. Off the charts fiery. Any good? No, not good. It's excellent. This is the quintessential modern Judas Priest release. Because it's like it takes you through this whole journey. While listening to it, you can kind of hear the building blocks of every album they put out. All these pieces like floating around. It's like a DNA strand or something. And each one of these little pieces are coming into place. And it's like this matrix, and you're listening to it. And it's like you're listening to history and the future at the same time. And it's a mind trip. And, I guess I'm not burying the lead too much. I love this album. Love this album. Firepower was very good, and I enjoyed the hell out of Firepower. This takes Firepower and just notches it up so much higher. And it's kind of hard to describe exactly why I find this so much superior to Firepower. There's some similarities, yeah, but this has much more exploration. There's more swagger here. There's more swing, dare I say. A lot more swing in the drums here. In Scott Travis's drumming, there's a lot more swing in part of this. There's a lot of groove. Solos everywhere you look. These little mini tangents of musical genius every time you turn around. They might have two bridges, or might have a bridge, verse, second bridge, chorus. I'm not saying it's crazy out there. There are songs that definitely follow your standard blueprint, but there's a lot more going on here than there has been in a while. It's not as obvious. I guess that's how I could say it. Firepower was very good, but a lot of the songs were obvious. Like you knew where it was going. Here you don't. You don't always know where it's going. And this is a guitar album, man. Richie is absolutely on fire here. The riffage is great. And make no mistake, Glenn is involved too. Glenn was involved in the writing, and he does some playing on here. The solos, it's probably all Richie on the solos, because these solos are crazy. But Glenn is on the album, and you can hear it, and in the writing process, he was definitely there, and he's got some killer riffs that he brought to the table on this album. Like Escape from Reality, that is a Glenn song, and that riff is so good. It is a riff that Tony Iommi wishes he made. It's that good. It's Sabbathy and doomy, and it's so good. And it's just this heavy, nasty riff that's yet smooth at the same time. Fantastic. But this whole album is full of fantastic riffs. It's probably my favorite drumming from Scott Travis, as I mentioned before. He kills it the whole time, but yet there's some restraint through part of it too. He shows some restraint. There's some swing involved in it. There's just this groove in some of it. Like the bonus track, Fight for Your Life. Oh man, there's like a 70s riff. And it's got this groove, or 80, maybe 1980, I guess. It sounds like it could definitely come right off from Killing Machine. So damn good all the way through. This also has a couple of my favorite Judas Priest songs ever. As God Is My Witness. Oh, that is so damn good. Serpent and the King, you've already heard that. You already know how great that is. I love that song. The title track, Invisible Shield, is amazing as well. There's not even my least favorite songs on this album, I find myself singing and just it popping in my head randomly throughout the day, and I'm singing and it's in my head. It's infectious. It is quality. It sounds fantastic. Rob's voice is just killing it throughout this whole thing. Even Mr. Hill's bass lines are killer. Man, there are some songs here like Fight for Your Life, like Devil in Disguise, and there's a few others that I'm blanking on. That the bass line is so in your face. Even Escape from Reality has a great bass line as well. So, all in all, this album has me so excited, man. I didn't think it was going to be as good as it is. I really didn't. I thought it'd be good because Judas Priest always puts out good albums, as far as I'm concerned, except for the second Ripper Owens album. That one I didn't like at all. The first one, Jugulator, had some good stuff. Demolition, though, I didn't like really anything from that. Other than that, even Nostradamus, I am Nostradamus, even that, I like Nostradamus. Sorry. Call me stupid, but I like that. But this thing, this is kind of, it's got, okay, so where Redeemer of Souls, it's got a bit of a Redeemer vibe to it, where it is a little more experimental and reaches a little further, just with the firepower production. Well, better than the firepower production, because there's more space, there's more ambience and air in the room. I think it's not so tightly compressed as Firepower was. That's the way I'm hearing it. But, and even there's songs that I normally don't like your anthem party type songs. A lot of times those are like, yeah. But even those, man, Sons of Thunder is a very let's hit the road and party type deal. Usually that's not exactly where I'm at. The song kills though. The guitar riff is so great. The guitar riff is just a little ahead of the beat, which makes the song feel faster. It feels like it kind of time shifts, but I don't think it ever does. I think it's just the guitar riff being just a touch ahead of the beat. And then in the second verse, the guitar, it's kind of double times the guitar riff and chugs more, and it makes it sound even faster. That's cool. Gates of Hell is another just party rocker type song that normally I'm not into. Oh, that's a great, fantastic song, man. The solos, trading off solos left and right, solos popping up in weird places. Anything that you would want from old school 70s Priest is entwined in this modern Priest sound as well. Like I said, it's every aspect of Priest's music coming together in this delightful concoction of metal madness. So, are you ready for some Judas Priest style heavy metal? I think you will be. If you're a fan of Priest at all, there's really nothing here not to love. So that's my review. My review is, I don't even know what I said. I'm just talking a million miles an hour because I love this album so much. But yeah, it's fantastic. Album of the year. Well, obviously it's Judas Priest, and they released a new metal album, and it's amazing. So yeah, I think that crown is already taken. Now it's just a fight for second, But this is so good that it makes me a little weepy. Yeah, that's how good this is. Judas Priest, Invincible Shield, March 8th, very soon. Killer. Thank you very much for watching. See you.